I don't know. It was my first time in the big city. I had messaged her like a week before that I was going to be there. She acknowledged the messages and messaged me since. It wasn't like she was ignoring me, but I guess she forgot. Guess she figured I would remind her? Maybe I was testing her. I don't know. She said she went to bed early. She even sent me a photo of herself in bed. I examined it, looking for hints of someone else. Didn't see any. She said she'd see me tomorrow. Tomorrow? I was shook. I didn't know what the fuck. The train pulled into the downtown station. I got out and was kind of just transfixed by all the sights and sounds. It was late, but I was fired up. I really revved myself up the whole flight, thinking I was about to get laid. Fuck. I eventually got to the condo, super decked out with an amazing view of downtown, and only me to enjoy it with my dick in my hand. I thought about her again and just assumed she was going to find more excuses to continue to blow me off, and I should just stop fucking daydreaming about this chick. It's over. I shuffled to the bedroom and collapsed on the bed. I had this sweet pad all alone in the big city on vacation. Fuck it. Why not hire some company? I've never done it before. Why not? My heart raced and my crotch warmed as I flicked through some ads, messaging any decent chick I could find. Can you come over right now? Downtown. How had I gone this long and never tried this? Guess the supply just wasn't big city enough back home. There was always the chance that you knew them, or they knew you, or knew someone you knew. Fuck that. Boner killer. This was way better. Finally, after a good amount of soul searching, one bite. She said, 300 for an hour, in an hour. Pictures were suspect, and this seemed a little too easy. But no other bites, so headed downstairs to take out the cash. Got back and laid it out on the kitchen table. She messaged that she was close, and I went down to meet her. When she walked into the light, I almost laughed. Definitely bore little resemblance to the lady online. Oh well, she's here on short notice. It is what it is. We got inside, and as she walked past the table, she asked if it was my first time. I blushed and said yes. Her face definitely changed in that moment, and she felt more comfortable. I went for a quick shower, and when I came out, she laughed at the burn across my ass from the failed suntanning sesh on acid from a couple weeks back. She used the washroom, and I sat on the bed. She came out naked and laughed that I was already hard. It wasn't that she was exactly my type, but I guess the fact that we were skipping all the usual foreplay was exciting. Like I gamed the system. Her nipples were pierced, and she assured me that they didn't hurt. She knelt down in front of me and placed the condom with her mouth. I still think that was the coolest move ever. And I still think that was the greatest head I ever had, before or since. Without the condom, it would have been game over. Once she could tell I wasn't getting any bigger, she got up on the bed on all fours. I got up behind her, and as soon as I entered, she cried in pleasure. Though I felt it was mostly a show, it didn't matter. Her voice was exactly my type. I blew uncontrollably after a few pumps. I might have even shed a tear. It was all just too much for this first-timer. I didn't want it to end, but it was already over. I put on a little show of my own shortly after, groaning and twitching. Music to her ears, I bet. She went back to the washroom, and I got dressed as well. She collected the bills, we said our thank yous, and she was gone. 30 minutes, tops. I laughed to myself as I crashed on the bed with a big smile on my face. I pulled up the photo from earlier of her in bed and just daydreamed about seeing her one day.